Finally, Governor John DeYoung has issued a statement regarding the nearly $500,000 that he spent on his home. News Channel 8's Wes Small tells us more.
Well, we're all just a little bit tired about hearing about Governor John DeYoung's home security improvements, nearly $500,000 worth. And finally, the Virgin Island Governor John DeYoung Jr. has recently come out and issued a statement to the people of the Virgin Islands. Not everyone is satisfied with that statement, especially two senators in particular, and we are going to start with the first one. Adla Fonzie Donistorg. Senator Donistorg has been critical of the governor from the onstart for this project. Let's go right to him on the phone as I talked to him earlier today.
I think it's extremely disturbing. It's disturbing that let's go back to the initial stages, and even before I talk about the initial stages, let's talk about the oath of office. With the oath of office, the governor says, or us as elected official, we make a commitment to the people of the Virgin Islands that we will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of governor or as a senator with fidelity. We talk about fidelity as being honest to the people of the Virgin Islands. It speaks about being a responsible party and ultimately serving by example. I am truly disturbed that the governor would wait so many months. We're talking about an incident that took place from back in 2007, where the governor never acknowledged or assumed responsibility that public funds were, in fact, spent on his private residence. When I initially made the statement, the governor went as far as to issue a public statement indicating that I was falsifying, that I was stating or making erroneous and malicious statements. In fact, they even threatened to sue me for slander. I am not owed any apology. I don't expect the governor to, in fact, apologize to me. I expect him to apologize to the people of the Virgin Islands.
Thank you, Senator Donistorg. And now another senator that has been very vocal against the governor's improvements on his home is Senator Positive Nelson. Let's go to him as I caught up with him on the phone earlier as well.
No, I was not. I was not pleased at all because the governor is still holding fast to the thought that the Senate approved his spending on his personal residence. We know that there's no such truth to that. It appears that him and Senator Thomas have collaborated, and he's holding fast to the story that the Senate approved the spending on his private residence. The Senate cannot make such approval because we are not in the practice and cannot be in the practice of spending public funds on a private individual's residence. Is it okay if I can get my colleagues to agree, a majority of my colleagues, to vote on it, that we decide to fix up my father's house? No, nothing can make that legal. So, though the governor did apologize, or some variation of an apology, I am not pleased with it.
I've heard this statement before. It's coming from Senator Donistorg. He says as well, who knows what happened before? What are you senators alluding to?
I'm alluding to the fact of how vulnerable the Virgin Islands Treasury is. I'm alluding to the fact that this action and maybe similar actions, not maybe only by governors, but by individuals who have disbursement authority to have disbursed public funds for private use.
Well, there you have it. On one hand, we have Senator Fonzie Donistorg saying that the governor should come out to the people of the Virgin Islands and issue a full-blown apology. And then we have Senator Positive Nelson, who says he wonders what else has gone on in the past when it comes to monies in the general fund. Wow. News Channel 8 is all over this one. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And Cindy's models strut their stuff right after the break. Stay with us.